Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 6 of Vlogtober. I remembered this time. Did you see on the screen last night? I had to keep correcting myself. I want to say Vlogmas all the time. So today is Friday, the 6th of October, and Tim and I are just heading out to do a couple of chores. I've got to go to the post office to post some orders, and our local garden centre isn't far from there, so we're just going to have a quick look round there and see what the fairy lights are like there. I've had loads of comments off people saying B&M, Primark, home base, all different types of things. So yeah, I'm not going to rush into buying any just yet because I'd like 3 sets. So I'm just going to have a little look round our local garden centre, which is only very small, but pretty, but a lot cheaper than the other one that we went to. And then I don't know what I've got plans for the rest of the day. Oh, well, I do. I am going to speak to Karen. I'm having a catch up with Karen from Stitches and Jacks this afternoon. And then, don't know what else. So I'll take you with me. See you later. Bye. Good afternoon, everybody. We are home now. Oh, excuse me. We've been home a while, actually. We've been home and we've had a cup of tea and we've had power balls and mixed fruits and nuts for lunch and half a banana each. I've had a lovely catch up with my friend Karen from Stitches and Jacks. So she's told me all about her week and I told her about ours. Tim is currently in his workshop at the front of the house, tinkering with his laser, cutting out wood and doing what he does with his wood. I'm just going to finish having my cup of tea. I've made myself a cuppa, and then I'm going to go and do a little bit more chores. I'm going to clean, probably clean the bathroom, and I'm going to try and tidy up my little tiny spare room. Karen and I have just been talking about this. Our little tiny spare room has become a dumping ground. I'm sure everybody who has a spare room in the house does the same thing. You open the door, you put things in, you close the door, and because you can't see it, it doesn't matter. Well, we've just been talking about that, me and Karen. It does because it's getting out of hand. So I'm going to do that. I've been sorting out Christmas fabric as well today. I did a little bit of that when I got home before. And other than that, there's not really a lot to do today. It's been a very, very quiet day. I have just made arrangements to go out with Karen next week. We are going to go to, I bet you, can you guess? Karen says, how do you fancy going to Black Sheep one day next week? So I said, yeah. I'm always up for a Black Sheep trip, no matter what. So I'm going out for lunch with Karen next Friday to Black Sheep. So that'll be nice. I finished my candle. Well, that's not completely true. I've almost finished it. I've just got to crochet a star anise, but I haven't got a thin enough yarn. It does tell you to split your yarn, but I'm doing mine all in cotton, and I'm struggling. I tried to, but I struggled to split my cotton yarn. So I am on the lookout for a little bit of 4-ply yarn that I can split. So it does need the star anise putting on it, but other than that, it's finished. And I am going to try and make the others because I'm so pleased with how it's turned out. I will show you a picture when I've finished chatting. For anybody that was asking me about that pattern, I completely forgot to put links in yesterday. So if you go into yesterday's vlog, I've put the link to that pattern for making the candles there for you. What else? What else have I got to tell you? Don't think I've got anything else to tell you, really. So I didn't manage to get any lights from the garden centre. They was still putting all their Christmas decorations out. There was quite a lot out, but they were still putting quite a lot of the decorations out and quite a lot of lights and things. And there was men there with drills and saws putting up all these displays. So yeah, I think it was a little bit too early to go there. So we are going to have a bus ride tomorrow, Tim and I think, somewhere into town. And I'm going to go and have a look maybe at B&M or not Home Sense or wherever. I'm going to have a look round. But yeah, I didn't manage to get any lights. But it was nice. I enjoyed having a little look round. And when I finished chatting to you, I took some footage of Christmas tins. Let me tell you, I absolutely love tins. I've got this thing about tins. Whether it is a tin with chocolates in or biscuits in. Oh, I love anything like that. And I like to collect them. And I don't know why, because I just fill them with junk. But there's just something about them that I love. So I've took some footage of, there's like a little section in our garden centre where they sell, is it called Mrs. Bridges? And you can buy marmalades and preservatives and chutneys and all that kind of thing. And there was a little section where they had all the Christmas tins out. So I've took some footage for you to see. I'll put that in after. But yeah, we didn't get anything. And I think that's all I've got to tell you. I don't know if I'm going to come back on. I don't know if there'll be any more filming. But yeah, watch this space. If not, I don't know if you remember, but I have said that I'm not going to podcast on a Saturday and Sunday because Tim and I very rarely do anything exciting. I know we're going out tomorrow, and if there is anything exciting there, I will record it and add it on to Mondays. But normally Tim and I have a very chilled time at weekend. We usually walk and that's about it. So there's no point in me podcasting because there's nothing to show you, really. So yeah, if I don't come back, I shall see you on Monday. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. As it's supposed to be quite pleasant. I don't know if we're going to get lots of sun, but it's supposed to be quite warm. So enjoy your weekend, and I shall be back on Monday. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon, if I'm not back again. Bye. So here's my candle. Oh, I absolutely love it. So the star anise goes about here, somewhere there. And I've put it next to my stacking sheep. This is another little one that I made last year. And then look at my toadstool. Oh, I love this. I bought this from, I think it was TK Maxx. Oh, maybe 3-4 weeks ago. And I absolutely love it. It's wooden. It's a wooden one. Isn't it lovely? Anyway, I'm going to go now and I'm going to show you all the Christmas tins at the garden centre. So I just thought I'd show you my new fabrics for this year for Christmas. I bought this one, a couple of weeks ago. Oh, I absolutely love this one. It is is it Bella and Boo? Anyway, so I've got some of that, which I'll be making bags with. And then I love this one, Little Elves. Oh, I love that one. And look, little toadstools. Then this one is a nice one. I bought that one this year with little tiny fairies on. Isn't it lovely? This one is one from last year, but I still had quite a lot of that left. And then I quite like that one. These are all a couple of years old. I like that one. And then I like the hare, an owl. This one was one that I bought, 3 years ago. This was my first ever advent box that I did, and this was the Christmas bag, and I still got such a lot of fabric left from that. So I might make some of them at a really reasonable price this year. And then I had a little bit of the robin left. I like that. Now, you either like this or you don't, but I love it. And it is just gingerbread houses, but it's got bits of, look, glitter in it. Oh, I really like that. So I'm going to make some of them, but I'm going to do a linen base, you know, so it's not all this. I'm going to do a linen base and maybe pink drawstrings. I don't know. I'm going to make that all pretty for you, in case anybody's interested. Then I bought this a few years ago. This one is definitely from Angela's. I know that's from Angela's because I remember it. Look at them cute little penguins. And then last year I bought this. Hold on and I'll open it up and show you. Look at that. So this is a Lynette Anderson, and it's a mini quilt. And I think I'm going to try and make this year. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to get piece of wadding, some backing, and maybe just quilt round the squares like this. Might do that. Might quilt in between some of the trees, but really simple so I can just get it done. Now, I bought this from Angela, and this here was the coordinating fabric, and one in like this colour, like a really rich, like wine colour. So I'm going to take this to Angela's and see if I can get some of the fabric to go with it. If not, I'm just going to use a normal calico or tea-stained cotton. But isn't it nice that? So I'm going to try and make that this year. I mean, you could really go to town. Let me get back down here. And you could quilt all them boxes. You could do some embroidery on the stars. Oh, it'd be lovely. You could stick snowflakes here. There'd be so much you can do with it, wouldn't there? Oh, I love it. I bet Karen will like this from Stitches and Jacks because she's a big quilter. She loves quilting, Karen. So yeah, that's another one that I've got. And then this one I bought towards the end of Christmas last year. I knew I wouldn't use it, but I wanted it in stock for this year. And this is a lady called Kath Holden. Oh, and I love her fabric. I've done bags with hers this year, and this is the Christmas one. So there's this one. I think they're all Kath Holden's, these, but look at this one. Granny squares, bells, and then there's a different type there. Different type of, it's sort of that oldie-fashioned. Oh, I love it. But there's other ones to go with it, so I might just buy some other ones and make some really nice either patchwork or I don't know what kind of bags. But yeah, I'm going to start my Christmas bags soon because, well, yeah, people are going to want them for the beginning of November, the run up till Christmas, aren't they? Because what's the point if you haven't got them? Can't use them at Christmas, can you? Well, you can, but only for a few days. Anyway, I'm waffling now, so I'm going to go, and I shall see you all on Monday.